But when I was a teenager, I was in a very similar situation. I lost my virginity in a rape. I called that person back a month later and tried to make it right by being in control. And all it did was just make me feel worse.
So you filmed the first camp, I think, 2 years ago.
Yes.
Now you filmed this one. What do you think has been the biggest change in you from 2 years ago?
I've become more aware of just life and people and the way that, the business works. And it's definitely for the better. I think that I'm able to protect myself a little more, but also I'm able to still learn more and teach other people. So it's been awesome. Both times were textbook trauma reenactments, and I really beat myself up for years, which is also why I had a really hard time coming to terms with the fact that it was a rape when it happened. We were hooking up, but I said, hey, this is not going any further. I'm a virgin, and I don't want to lose it this way. And that didn't matter to them. They did it anyways. And I internalized it, and I told myself it was my fault because I still went in the room with him. I still hooked up with him. Here was the thing, I was a part of that Disney crowd that publicly said they were waiting till marriage. I didn't have the romantic, first time with anybody. That was not it for me, and that sucked. And then I had to see this person all the time. And so I stopped eating and, coped in other ways, cutting, throwing up, whatever. And my bulimia got so bad that I started throwing up blood for the first time. I'm coming forward about what happened to me because everyone that happens to should absolutely speak their voice if they can and feel comfortable doing so.
You wrote most of your songs. You're 16. Where does your inspiration come from?
Believe it or not, being 16, I've been through a lot, so...
Come on, how much heartbreak can you have at 16?
Oh, a lot.
Women are typically more oppressed than men, especially at 15 years old, and especially as a little child star role model, who's supposed to be perfect, who had a promise ring. So what, I'm supposed to come out to the public after saying I have a promise ring? 6 months later, I'm supposed to say, well, actually, I had sex, even though it was rape. Some people are going to see it that way, or at least the Christian Southern girl inside of me didn't see it that way because sex was not normalized as a child or in the South.